Grand Rising to everybody that's watching this. I hope you're living your life and you have been fulfilled with the high energy of nature. You're receiving all the frequency well and you're feeling blessed. It is important for you to always connect with energy because it is a way to affect you in a very positive way. Your life depends on it. It is more than a necessity of you needing it, but you becoming a part of it and being one with it. And I hope that everybody that's watching this is able to feel that energy surface within them through the sun, of course, scorching inside of your skin to give you all that vitality, to preserve that energy so that you can actually put it in a great use of benefiting you sometime whenever you apply it to your meditations and your yoga sessions or intertwining with your crown chakra mind activity to make everything reasonable, to make everything bring sense in your life and grow that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and have that greater fundamental breakthrough in your whole entire life. Now, today I want to talk about the very important thing people usually ask me about. People will ask me that, Ra, you're always talking about the importance of you having to eat proper food or natural food or a good diet. What should we eat? Now, I want you to understand something, right? It is not about what is it that you have to eat, but it is always about you being conscious of what is it that you're actually consuming inside of your body. Something simple. It is always wise for you to eat fruits and vegetables that comes from the ground. All of that is able to revitalize your energy and to replenish you. It is good to actually remove any sort of an alignment that might be inside of your skin, that you've been working so hard trying to actually remove it, but it is still there no matter what you do. Now, because we're living in a system whereby we have to go and consume food from the shops, right? I cannot tell everybody not to eat from there. However, I can advise you that every food that you consume from the shops, the products or brands which you buy, you have to look at the description all the time. It is very important because every time we consume foods from those brands that come up with starch and blood, starch and blood is not good at all. It is able to increase the mucus inside of your system, and it brings nothing but a disease inside of your body. Some people are benefiting out of this, at a cost you having to die, of course. Now, you have to master something that is very important, that it's not about the food that you consume, but how many times you consume that food. It is always wise to always take up on a first high supreme nutrition of fasting. What this means is you shouldn't be very quick in breaking your fast. I'll give you a typical example with myself. I eat once a day, 6 p.m. That's when I break my fasting. Throughout the whole entire day, I drink water. So I eat once a day. The whole entire day I'm fasting. I'm giving my body time to replenish itself. That is a nutrition. I'm consuming something. That is energy. Usually I get into meditation and do breathing techniques that will help me sustain and give me that energy that I need to replace it inside of my system so that I can actually be able to prolong myself and keep on going throughout the whole entire day. I'm having a set of control within my body and having that relationship to communicate with my organ body to tell it that this is what's going to take place. And time goes on, it adapts to that, gets used to it. I'm training my body how to operate. It is the same thing you can also do for yourself. So the issue here is not about food, but you giving your body enough time not to have food inside of your system so that you can always be a living supreme body that is able to withstand anything that comes its way anytime, because your body is sharp, ready, and very strong. Your immune system is super, right? Is very super to the point that you can be stronger every single day, no matter what they do to you. That's what fasting usually does. So you really need to understand that this is not about food. If it happens that you want to eat and consume food, at least try to eat less food. You can eat 3 times a day if you must. The aim is not to fill up your stomach with so much food that you're unable to even live your life properly. You're unable to actually have a mental thinking. Most of the times, everything that you do in life, you have to think about them first. Your stomach has a way to affect your mind if it is so full with so much junk inside of it. You're unable to process it well, and you're unable to think well. But if you give yourself enough time for your body to breathe all the time, then you'll be able to see a great change in your life. So if it means that you eat less in the morning, you can do that. If you eat less afternoon, you can do that. If you can eat less at night, you can do that. As long as the food that you're consuming is high nutrition, not something that can bring you mucus inside of your body, that can actually give you more strength and open you up into this experience of understanding how your body operates, then that is good. So any food that comes from the ground, it is pure for you. I've been advising people, get yourself a blender, right? Get yourself a blender, mix your type of fruits and vegetables inside of the blender, mix it with water, right? Let it blend itself until it is fine. Then usually just drink that. I do that, right? I liquefy it with water. Then you're able to consume it. It is very powerful. You are able to remove so much alignment within your body. You know the proper food that you need to eat that is able to connect with you. The food that you consume has a great relationship with you. Your body will tell you if this food is good enough or it's not. You always have to be conscious every time you consume that food and listen to it when it goes inside of your stomach, how you feel. The food we eat all the time has a way to affect our mood swings, our emotions, the way we behave. It has a way to bring so much toxic things in our system or bacteria. You can be able to tell through your experience of eating that food. If it is anything that does not dwell with nature, then you should know that it's not good for you. The only thing that you can ever do is make sure that you always detox your body. Because as I'm saying that we cannot stop everybody from consuming all of this junk. But if you're a person that's always consuming junk, then you should do well in detoxing your body. Detox your body more in order for you to be able to balance the two. That's what this is all about. I hope you have a great understanding about what I just said, and you should also make your own research and understand even way deeper how you can always preserve a healthy diet. You know how it actually goes.